from that squad. Hunt them down.
Switching mags.
Friendly
this guy.
loadout drops on the way.
I'll try a sniper rifle.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the enemy. Good kill. Marking the rest of that jet hunt.
Under fire. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Indicating waypoint.
Enemy.
Yo, Green, how we doing, bro?
Loading threat.
Back on
We're
mission.
returning you to the front. Earn this.
Ew, thank you for the heart me. Or, actually, that's something different. Thank you, dude. I'm not sure what it is. What is it? Alright, I increased my sensitivity quite a bit here. To get used to it. I'm suspecting a lot of overshots.
Enemy soldier in front.
Switching mags. Visual on enemy.
Located the rest of them. Destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Visual on enemy. Reloading. Visual on enemy.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your
Visual
tac
on enemy.
map. Hunt.
Little help.
Whoops.
I'm up.
Ah, thanks, Greed. I'm alright, mate.
Dropping into the area.
Changing
Guys,
mags. Visual on enemy.
kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
What have we got here? Keep the Dravik. The carbon, I guess.
Down to 10. Win this thing. We've got 10 squads active.
Honest keyboard and mouse players trash? Why?
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Visual on end coordinates marked. Visual on enemy. Last back.
Mark remaining operators in that squad.
Marking short power. Main smoke.
Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close.
Switching mags.
This controller is the best.
Confirmed.
Why?
We've located the rest of them.
Visual on enemy.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Down. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get
Visual on enemy.
target down. Marking the rest of them.
Marking target location.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest
Tacticals
of them.
located. Changing mags. Incoming shots.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Sending a Semtex. Lethal equipment identified. Damn it, give me a...
One of
Thank you for the 6 roses, honest. You're doing a great job. Thank you, brother. Thank you. HWSM, yo, long time no see. Yo, brother, how you doing? Although for some reason my chatbot isn't working. Let me just restart it here. Coming with another 8 and then a 3 roses. Thank you, bro. Thank you. But it wouldn't. Here we go. Because it's less stressful, too much buttons on keyboard. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like it's just whatever you start off with is what you gravitate towards and what you're used to, right? So for me, I started playing FPS games on mouse and key. So you kind of just get used to it. Luxy, g'day. Noise, I gotta look up if there's a Pokemon game called Pokemon Calamity. Why are you thinking about creating one? I'm down for the name. Leia, thank you for liking the live, mate. How you doing? Yeah, I am, yeah. What's the,
Hello there.
the gist of it?
I agreed hard in R5Y.
Alright, chatbot's back up. I made all the gyms already. Mm-hmm. What, like the Pokemon and their types?
enemies are dropping.
Are you going for, the traditional elemental gyms?
Visual on enemy. Reloading. Forget it. Visual on enemy.
Enemy dropping into the
Waypoint
AO.
marked. Pallet launchers marked.
Prep time's over. Now
I always
you
think
deploy
of just
to the war
a
zone.
grapple hook in the
Visual on
loadouts.
enemy.
That needs to come in the future. Been well, yeah, mate. How you been? How's uni been treating ya? Yeah, monotype gyms, not like Rian and the weather gym. Mm-hmm.
Surgeons. Survive the countdown.
Hello there. Hi, Bluxifen.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting. Marking the rest of them.
Marking target location. Eyes on hostile subject.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Jeez, I thought we had a pistol.
Downed enemy spotted. Switching mags.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Visual on enemy. I'm hit.
So the sniping has improved. No, no, those are just lucky shots, mate.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest.
Takes more than that to finish me.
I'm actually rusty. I haven't played COD in forever, and now we've changed up the sensitivity, so
Watch the skies.
I'm in a bit of trouble here.
Closing in.
Actually, need to desperately get rid of this sniper rifle. Stuck?
Subject! Incoming shot! Oh shit!
Yeah, just doing like 180s and stuff is a bit, and flicks. It's a little bit off. So I did make a big change. Yeah, I'm good, Bluxy, yourself.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Last remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Switching mags!
It's pretty smooth, thank you, mate, thank you. Anything new with you, Leon?
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Oh my god, thank god, a loadout.
Drop inbound. Last remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Reloading!
Confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Now we can get rid of it. Might as well try using it one last time, right? Alright, nothing there. What's your sensitivity? Didn't you ask me that yesterday? Ironically, I changed it. It's 4.5. Just giving it a go. So I was changing the way I hold the mouse, which means the sensor is closer to my palm and wrist, which means my flicks are a bit like slower. So I thought to compensate,
Enemy destroyed.
I'd increase the sensitivity. See how that goes.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
my god, is he just there? I can't even see him.
Never mind. Wait, hold on. Forget it.
I was literally just shooting at the hit markers. Let's go down here. Just finishing up uni, started post-grad. Oh, really? Whoa, congrats. Hell yeah.
Switching mags.
My god, post-grad now. Jesus, we are studious, mate. I'll be trying to get out of there. That was me ever since primary school. Next thing, you're gonna be a professor, Leia. Oh, that would be pretty good. Professor.
On my final mag. Changing mags. Last mag.
Can't wait. Yeah, you might be in it for a while, mate.
Down. Marking the rest of them.
Like, to be a professor, you need to do, what, like, masters and PhD and whatnot, right?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Sending smoke. Switching mags. Attack on.
I can't believe they made the UAV so expensive. Yeah, so it's been a while since I played COD, Leia. It is fun to be back.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Especially with the grapple hooks and everything. Oh my goodness, it's fun.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Get me eyes in the sky. Reloading. Visual on enemy. I don't feel so good.
I posted it stealing my jump. Posted what, sorry? Oh, the sensitivity, W.
Back on station.
Playing COD, nice. I just want Fable, yeah. Have to do a prelim thesis in 6 months, so I'll come quick. Yeah. Oh my god, the thesis. That's like, so as somebody who always procrastinated and handed in their assignments late, thesis makes me feel sick on the inside just thinking about. Good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you.
Changing mags.
Oh god, please tell me he's got that juicy loot. He's got that juicy loot.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Hello there.
High Cutter 9.
G'day, car.
Switching mags.
Fable looks so good. Yeah, I really want to play Fable too.
Inbound.
When does that come out?
You've got 4 remaining. Stay sharp. 5 squads still operational in the
What else have we been playing? Just playing a lot of Pokemon. Finished Generations 2 and 4 now. Well, I've got one more Pokemon in Generation 4, but I'm counting it finished. Oh, so it's probably those dudes from above
You're in the top
before.
3. Don't let up now.
Reloading.
3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Found some armor. Tactical out.
Not my smoke.
Dropping into the AO.
I'll drive.
Oh my god, was the movement disabled on that? GG. But we had a smoke there at the end. I think later in the year I was playing Crimson Desert. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. It was really cool. How do you continue it? What do you rate it? I got a mini Pikachu as a tattoo the other day. Yeah, sick. Hell yeah. Whereabouts did you get it? Right on the face. Like a teardrop. Right underneath the eye. It's like the nerd equivalent of you've killed somebody in prison. Absolutely love it, just need more time to explore the world. Yeah, I'd seen when people were doing things. Not the teardrop. I mean, where else would you put a mini Pikachu tattoo then, Leia? I'd love to hear it. No, on my arm. Yeah, I can see it going from there. Not as good as the teardrop suggestion, but that's alright, Now, when we say mini Pikachu, are we talking about like a Pichu, or are we just talking about a very small Pikachu? Why isn't the TikTok connecting? Let me restart the app. This one is normal, last one is ice. Oh yeah, for the team Creed, yeah.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
I'm getting an
sky.
armband of all the starters, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Starting with Pikachu as
Warzone has been authorized.
the best one. The best starter.
Hello there.
High Creed hard in R5Y.
Take that back. What do you reckon is the best starter Creed?
Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the
Let me guess, you're one of those Meowth Carter type of men. Aye.
remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Precision airstrike standing by. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunt.
Incoming shot!
Target down.
Switching
Marking the
mags.
rest of them.
My favorite is Superior or Blaziken. Oh, I love Blaziken. There's one spicy chicken that I can get behind. Stone Wolf.
Gas is moving.
Property damage broke 2 windows. They were like that when I got there. You didn't... It was all cracked up. It just shattered when we went through, that's all. So I didn't technically break it.
Downed enemy spotted. Tactical sighted.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
I should just land by buy stations and buy it. Immediately buy that gravel hog. I mean, they're asking for it if they're
Good kill.
not putting it in the
Mark the
loadout.
rest of that squad on your tac
They are
map.
putting the buy station for a relatively, you know, decent price.
Kill confirmed.
Comes a quick one gravel.
Enemy dropping into
Switching
the
back.
AO.
Loadout.
Attention operators. Classified weapons in. Watch the skies.
No, you fucking loser.
He wasn't talking to this loser.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Reloading. Marking target location. Visual on enemy. Smoke deployed. Visual on enemy.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted.
Visual on enemy. Coordinates marked.
Squad
Forget
weapons
it.
now in
Visual on
combat
enemy.
zone. Secure it to gain the upper hand.
Changing mags.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Whoosh.
Visual on enemy.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Visual on enemy.
Kill confirmed.
Visual on
Located
enemy.
the rest of them. Mark
Switching
remaining
mags.
operators
I
from that squad. Hunt them down.
How loud can you hear those other guys?
Opposing forces now possess a classified weapon.
Wait, can you hear them, Sucker? Sorry, Layer as well?
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your
Just
tac
thinking
map.
about if I'm gonna get banned on TikTok or not. Again.
Enemy soldiers incoming.
As is tradition.
Wait,
God, I love the wall jumps.
Reloading.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Yeah, I really love the state the COD is in right now. So much fun with the movement.
I feel like I'm getting swamped here, Doug.
Eyes on enemy. Visual on enemy. Changing mags. Marking target location. Visual on enemy.
Located the rest of them.
That's a bit of a close one. I'm on one here.
Enemy destroyed.
Bad jump.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of
Visual
them.
on enemy.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Confirmed. Located the rest of them.
I'm hit.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Switching mags.
Oh, I was shooting you. What were you? Oh no, there's another one on the roof. What were you doing there? Fucking Terry Crews?
Carrying center.
Oh, you
He's
sent
weak,
me.
Craig.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
That's also weak. He's coming around the other side, I think.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Use the revive.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Reloading.
Guy coming coming in. Barn, you coming into your right? Oh no.
We've got gas moving in.
Subject, front.
I was 5 seconds away.
Target down. Marking the
Getting
rest
shots.
of them. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down
Changing
the rest
mags.
of them.
Yeah, nothing's changed. Yeah, listen, movement may be amazing, but the people are the same. It's 5 AM and up since 8, Jesus. You have a good one, Creed. I'll talk to you later, my friend.
Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them
Hello there.
down.
Hi, Epic PJ.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that
Hey,
squad.
Eck.
Tac map.
Switching mags.
In front of them, they're gonna think you're weirdo.
No more seconds.
Casuals, yep.
Down enemy. Marking target location. Visual on enemy.
Four left. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
Right, Yui.
Raise authorizing UAV mission.
Gas is inbound.
Waypoint marked.
Down there.
What? Spot.
You're in the top. Squads left.
Thanks! Thank you, bro. You finally defeated me. I'm in proud.
Now finish.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Oh, I almost.
Coordinates marked.
Mission accomplished. All
GG.
targets eliminated.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the real people to bot rate in casuals, guys. Does anybody know? Should pick up a classified weapon and it gives you, yeah, how do you get the classified weapon? I've heard about that. The classified weapon gives you just a free UAV and it's like really good, right? Where do you get the classified weapon from? Solid win, thank you. Dude, how young was that
uses
kid
Command lol2.
who nearly beamed me on the top there? That was crazy. Yeah, so I gotta say I'm loving kicking back with some casuals. Casual surgeons, just
Ruck up. You're
your
heading
balls
to
to the wall.
war zone.
There's a weapon on the roof with the there's a weapon on the roof with the skeleton logo. Okay.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Reloading. Visual on enemy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the side.
You always see it as long as it spawns in your lobby. Wait, you see it on the minimap or what? So if somebody's holding it, does the minimap kind of show where they are, the rough location? Is that what the red circles are?
We are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
I hope so. Maybe we can just keep on hunting people down or something. So let's see. Is there anything in the preliminary map? Nothing I can see.
Revive the countdown to
Command,
deployment.
turbine.
Secure kills to speed up the timer.
And just go control tower. Center, sorry. Yes, map, you're correct. That's where the red circle is. Aha. Red circle's annoying, dude. I can't see like the red UAV pings. They should change it. Alright, a little sniping.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Switching mag.
Target down.
Take it from a
Marking the
biologist.
rest of them.
Humans aren't meant to fly.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
I think that one bullet got them both. Let's get rid of that. I'll embarrass myself. Further embarrass myself. Oh, I heard people in here. Maybe roof. Let's go straight up.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'll take that. Oh, I'm lost. Where no one is.
Coordinates marked.
Locating the rest of them. Watch the skies. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Alright, so let's take a look at the minimap.
Stand by for redeployment.
I don't see anybody with it.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Marks remain in operation. Kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Switching mags.
Is it safe to just jump down?
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
not a smoke. It's probably gonna get me killed. Ooh, okay.
Marking target location.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down
Can't tell if they were bots or people.
Reloading.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get home.
Nosy, yo. Gonna tell you, like, when it's the package or something soon.
Hunt them down.
Aha.
Good kill. Marking the rest of Located the rest of them. Target down. Marking
Once you get about 10 kills with the gunsight weapon, you'll get the camo that you're holding in your hand right now. It'll be universal. Cool. Thank you, bro. Thanks for letting me know. It's looking close. Shit. Cooked. We are cooked. Badland. So you play a lot of Warzone EB?
check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Do they have the classified weapons in Haven Solo here?
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. faster that clock.
Where to go, where to go, where to go.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Still confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Last mag.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Oh, we're good to go.
CUAV prep for launch.
Task counter UAV above. Changing mag.
Looking glass on your grid. Enemy radar. Charlie Foxtrot.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemy dropping into the area.
Reloading.
Enemy destroyed. Tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Coordinates marked.
EM terminated. Counter UAV returning to base.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Visual on enemy.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Hello there.
Hi Roman 20 Henro.
Roman, g'day.
Visual on enemy.
Well, you don't like the sleeve, Henro?
Back in the
Moving
AO.
ground. Moving. Get ready. You're redeploying.
Feel like it's a bit of a stylish accessory.
Hello there.
Hi Bluxifen.
Ladies Bluxy, have a good one, man.
Switching mags.
LDVR salvo ready for launch.
Downed enemy spotted. Waypoint marked.
Enemies are dropping
Changing
into
mags.
the area. Watch the skies.
Visual on enemy.
Slow that drop. Head your way.
Never mind.
Crazy. And an AI voice, Jesus, I'm beginning to think you don't like me, mate. Hate the voice, hate the sleeve. Next thing you're gonna say you hate the gameplay.
Mags.
Still confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming.
Try and knock this guy, how safe is it gonna be?
Kill.
And she's
Marking the
slam
rest
dunks
of
the
that squad on
touchdown.
your tac map. Get hunting.
I'm hit. Visual on enemy. Coordinates marked. Reloading. Forget it.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Visual on enemy.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Napalm strike ready for delivery.
Lost connection to the server. See if we can rejoin. Give it like 10, 20 seconds. Here we go. Rejoin match. Beautiful. Let's see, are we still alive? And do you think other people got disconnected, or was it just me?
Incoming shot. Sending smoke grenade. Under fire.
Holy shit.
Switching mags.
Target down. Marking the
I
rest.
fingered that one. Sadly, I'm a grammar now, so bedtime. Oh, no, that's alright. That's alright, Leo. Let's catch us. Yeah, you have a good one, mate. Listen, you're gonna have your unwind, especially if you're having trouble sleeping. You need to not look at the screen for an hour before.
Tagging shotgun shells.
Talk to you another time, friend. Good seeing ya.
Get ready.
Get some napalm on my target.
About to close.
Release the canisters.
Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them.
Target area running. Captain 490 conflicting.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest. Enemy dropping into the AO. Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Down enemy spotted. Someone else
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
marking target location. Visual on enemy.
Kill
Changing
confirmed.
mags.
We've located the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Hello there.
Coordinates marked.
Good girl should be rewarded.
Hey, Trace.
Switching mags.
How are we?
Hi, Tracy AI.
Can you not use AI voice, please? Negative.
Visual on enemy. Marking cash.
What are we doing today, friend?
Visual on enemy.
Insurgents has been deactivated. This is the insight. You're in the top 5.
Visual on enemy.
Squad still operational in the AO.
UAV
Attack on.
standing
Requesting
by.
recon overhead. Reloading. Tagging vehicle. Vehicle marked.
Still on.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Not done yet.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left. Stay alert. airstrike. Only 2 left.
I didn't knock the other guy, right? Someone's ziplining about. That's top 2. GG.
All enemy squads eliminated.
That guy didn't say I was cheating. It really hurts Chat's feelings. Is that why he was so butthurt? Oh my god, and we're back onto Haven's Hollow. W. How are you? Oh, just getting hated on, Trace, you know. You know how it is. It's good to be back on COD. People insulted me in the game, people insulted me in the chat. I'm alive and that counts for something. True. True. Hate gets views. True. But does hate get money? I've come to insult you as well. Well, Trace, come on now. You don't have to tell me what I'm accustomed to.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
You know, it's funny, I was thinking about little tree AC before.
Incoming shot. Someone else got them.
I have to copy over all my Pokemon. Trade over all my Pokemon to the sky. Now that we're finished our Gen 4.
Tracy sent
And-
$7 Australian dollars 99 super chat. Hacker.
I disavow the comment, but I avow the money. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate the
Hello there.
aid.
High
Not the
five
super
Ducky
chat.
7.
Fine, Ducky, g'day. How we doing? Thank you, Tracy, thank you. Well, I mean, you bought your insults for the night. In fact, Jesus Christ, the way you've been sending money, I'm almost scared of that fingernail goal that we were hypothesizing before. That nail polish goal.
Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment.
And I definitely know I shouldn't have brought it up again. But I'm foolish like that.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Switching mags.
One remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Oh my god, the trick is you just have to start shooting it before you even ADS.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
On my final mag.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I feel like we're getting nicely accustomed to this new sensitivity. I'm surprised I was able to take it up to 4.5. With this new way I'm holding the mouse. The grip.
I'm hit. Hostile grenade. Oh shit. Marking target location. Gun inbound. Switching mags.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Damn, the wood saved him.
Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Tagging vehicle. Switching mags.
Good
Took out
kill.
that vehicle.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Peacekeeper, nice.
Hostile using
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Changing mags.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's see, what are we gonna do? Dark Air, Saku, Black Cell. Got that. I hate a windskin.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. New intel jumped in. Classified weapons.
More than that. Reloading.
Enemies are dropping in. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest.
Was I shooting with the SMG at that range? Whoops.
Visual on enemy.
Let's leave our loadout.
Visual on enemy.
Classified weapon has been deployed.
The nails are gonna happen. Yeah, maybe.
Classified weapon. Hunt them down and take it for yourself.
Back in the AO.
Surging. Go get your revenge. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Main smoke.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Good kill.
Here comes the
Marking
quick
the rest of
lesson on
that squad on
gravity.
your tac map.
Reloading. Sending a setback.
Great shot.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them
Oh,
down.
is that the classified weapon?
Not done yet.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac
Switching
map to
mags.
hunt down the rest of them.
Take more than that to
Kill.
finish me.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Visual on enemy.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Reloading.
remaining. Keep pushing. Enemy soldier incoming.
Throwing Semtex.
Insurgents is about to win. Make it count. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get hunting. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Move it in. Last remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Changing mags.
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them. Target down.
Gives you meaning
Marking
to
the
the
rest
term
of them.
fallen soldier.
Located the rest of them. Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the
Hello there.
Hi HWSM1B8J.
HW.
Switching mags.
Hello there.
enemy soldier
Hi Nino
incoming.
Purges.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
KMW, yo. Casuals, my friend. Welcome back, HW.
Your squad's in the top 5.
Now, don't give me that face, Tracy.
Operational with the AR.
The wind might change.
Incoming shots. Reloading.
Gas is closing in.
Not done yet. Are you following me?
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
As if.
You're in the last 2. Now finish this.
Fuck, that's.
Takes more than that to finish me. Changing mags.
Enemies are dropping into the area. One of 5 remain.
GG. We didn't miss up that first grapple, look, we would have gotten him. Give me a breather here. I think there was some Modern Warfare 4 news maybe. Let's have a look. Is there a J-God video?
Hello there.
High exact official.
Exactly. No. Watching Creep is coming back. Whoa. I'm down. Holy shit. And with wall jumping and everything.
I want to talk about the recent dev talk that dropped last week by Infinity Ward that showed off their new Rigid, and I think natural, both of where he says that the maps are more porous and the TTKs are fast to accommodate, which was made by Sledgehammer Games, a different studio, which is Matt.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
I want to talk about the recent dev talk that dropped last week by Infinity Ward that showed off their new studio heads that we've already kind of known about for a few years. It's just more like,
I'll switch to, let's see, stream desktop.
These are our new people in charge.
There we go.
There's multiple things that are really important about this dev talk that I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about is the tonal shift for IW as a studio. I think when we look back at MW2 and we look at MW 2019, there's several clips that came out very early on, and the tone of the overall games was very like corporate, very rigid. And I think this dev talk kind of like sets the stage that this year is going to be different. I know that sounds kind of weird, whether or not you agree or disagree, but that is their goal, is to kind of tone shift, to set that expectation that there's going to be a tone shift for this game, because this is just like step one of like 100 by the time they release the game, that they actually have to fix a lot of the issues that MW2 and MW 2019 ended up having throughout their game's life cycles. Like I said, the podcast was a good first step. Felt more human, natural. Both of those developers have been with the like the franchise basically for the entirety of the franchise, which is good. It felt really relaxed, even though they didn't really give us any details about the game. One thing that they did say was the definitive Modern Warfare experience. Good to hear, but realistically, what does that mean? Is that go back to the Seacott clip where he says that the maps are more porous, and the TTKs are fast to accommodate bad players?
Damn.
Or is it related to some other things that were said for MW2? Or is it closer to the game that neither of them made, which was the MW3, which was made by Sledgehammer?
What is the Modern Warfare franchise anyway?
What is the definitive Modern Warfare experience? Does it call back to the original parts of the game that were MW2, MW, like COD 4 Modern Warfare? And what does that mean? The nice thing is it felt like the communication for the past few years. I think Treyarch's done a little bit of a better job in some of their dev talks, where it was just Matt Scrantz talking to the camera. Felt really like natural, casual for the most part. But some of the other stuff that's been put out,
is that the guy who passed away?
Pod stuff and some of the other stuff feels like way overproduced and less like laid back, more for like, oh, let's, you know, appeal to suit people instead of
Bro's
like,
rocking a Lion King shirt, W.
Hi, Zoe Yaps.
And I like
Zoe,
that they were able to do that right off the bat. One thing that
What's up, my
MW2
friend?
did was it damaged a lot of trust within the franchise, and it showed a lack of understanding of the player base. Of course, MW2 sold crazy well, but you can see the player count right at the beginning from when we've seen the sales charts, the Steam charts, and other things. Even though Steam doesn't really represent COD in a meaningful way, we saw that that number was like the highest it ever was at launch. And then like a week later, it was dead into the ground. I know that's an exaggeration, but the same thing happened for Warzone as well, which we won't focus too much on in this video. It's more
MW2
like
killed Warzone.
Of the game. There was a lot of issues with that, whether it was the perk delay system, restrictive pacing, the maps, the way that those work, visual recoil, UI system clutter with the COD.
Done watching Neko Power for someone.
There was a lot of issues with that game.
I can never keep up with your romance. Zoe, is this a new person?
Foundationally, what was good about Modern Warfare?
Neko Power, what is it?
They kind of went off the rails and did something that was so.
I need to watch the
far off of
Chainsaw
what the
Man
players,
movie.
I think wanted, and it left players feeling kind of ignored.
Saw a little snippet for it.
I think they didn't own any of these.
I'd forgotten about it.
With those systems, they do have to just own where MW2 failed, like miserably.
Yes, own it.
As a game.
Own it. Visual recoil.
Sales, which were all
taking away the arcade nature of
actually
it.
Launched, the retention
focusing
of the
on an
game
escape
was
from
horrible.
Tarkov.
They didn't really have a lot of events. They
Type
didn't really have a lot of
realism.
Systems to keep people engaged.
Tie in
Either way,
line
they
with the
do have to solve
DMZ.
that. and really clearly identify what the definitive modern warfare
It's the
even is.
cat
A lot of
girl
stuff that
anime
worked in
cafe
MW
anime.
2019
You say it's the, like I would know that, mate.
but the vast majority of
I
things
got
that
no
didn't
idea what
work
that is.
ended up
And
working
you know what?
more within
I'm gonna
Warzone,
forget
and
about it
panicked
right
and
now.
Excused by the time Warzone came out that, hey, you know what? Field upgrade, dead silence doesn't really make sense for multiplayer. Hey, but that kind of worked for Warzone, even
No,
though a lot of people weren't
hated in
silent
Warzone.
footsteps in a battle royale.
Yep.
I think there's
Doesn't belong.
several things like that, little things that just don't work within a multiplayer experience that worked for a Warzone battle royale. So they got to really identify that, and MW4 has to have its own identity, separate from worrying about Warzone integration, separate from DMZ, which is
Have they got a
always
weird
to
symbol
be
for the fourth
additional
Modern
mode
Warfare now?
outside of raids or spec ops or any of that. None of that's been leaked, but DMZ is like the definitive mode that is going to be launching with MW4. That's supposed to be like their big baby, more so than it was in MW2, which was kind of like a half-assed version of a extraction shooter. So hopefully they'll solve.
Wait, what did they say? Sorry, I was
we'll talk about
zoning out a little bit. What's their...
that is going to be inside of raids or identify that. And
Sorry, guys.
MW4 has to have its own identity, separate from worrying about Warzone integration, separate from DMZ, which has already been leaked to be the additional mode outside of raids or spec ops or any of that. None of that's been leaked, but DMZ is like the definitive mode that is going to be launching with MW4. That's supposed to be like their big baby, more so than it was in MW2, which was kind of like a half-assed version of a extraction shooter. So hopefully they'll solve some of those issues, which we'll talk about. Carry forward stuff they're not really going to have to worry about since it's a 2-year gap. No one's expecting that MW3 is going to carry stuff into MW4, nor MW2 into MW4. Neither of that stuff. They don't have to worry about balancing those systems, so they can actually just make a solid ecosystem for the game on its own. Part of that, I think they also need to do a better job of just simplifying COD again. I think the COD HQ caused a lot of issues where you load into one and then it backs you out and then it loads another app. I think they got to figure that part out. I think the file sizes kind of got a little bit crazy. I think just general bloat of the game has been kind of a problem. Attachment overload is one that I don't think they'll ever fix, sadly. I think it was just simpler when you could play a game and a gun, you'd look at it, it had like 5 optics and it had like 7 attachments. And you could equip 3 of them because Pick 10 simplified that. I know some people are anti-Pick 10, but I think from the choice between a Pick 10 system, which originally started back in Black Ops 2, to the 5 attachment system where you can equip 5 attachments and each gun has like 70 to 80 attachments across the various weapon models, I think is kind of insane, and it does overcomplicate a system for the purpose of microtransactions to sell blueprints and bundles, which are generally not great anyways, and you end up having to change.
This guy's exposing him.
I think there was a lot of UI clutter issues and systems with the armory and all these other systems that they had to make to solve this other system that created more issues. So I think simplifying it, MW 2019 was relatively clean, but them expanding on those systems over the years has really created a lot of issues. I wasn't a fan of the 70 levels for guns. I think that also creates a daunting task for new players to pick up the game when you know that it's going to take 71 or 72 attachments for some of these guns. Hopefully they don't continue that. I think it's just much simpler when a gun is 30 levels and you got everything you need, and maybe you share optics so you don't have to worry about leveling up everything. But I think it's just simpler systems, and unless they do 70 levels, 80 levels, and it takes as long as it does for 30 levels, I don't know, they got to figure that out. Just less clutter would be ideal. I think one of the things that has been an ongoing problem is the competitive integrity of the game. Even if Ricochet is statistically improving and there are on average less cheaters in the game, the perceived cheating is still at a high level. I don't know what they can actually do to solve this one. This one's always one that I feel like there's some little things that they can do, And this cleans up some of the issues. If they were a little bit more active about mid-match bans, if they had leaderboard cleanups more regularly, because I know a lot of times I don't play ranked, but even looking at the normal leaderboard, there's people at the top of the leaderboard that if I asked leaderboard grinders who's cheating on here, they could point to them like, boom, boom, that person, they have like 4 accounts, they're just clogging up the leaderboard, whether it's multiplayer zombies or Warzone or you know, Dead Ops Arcade. There's people on leaderboards that it's like, well, that guy's clearly something shady with that, but they don't clean that up. So that creates an issue, like they don't care. And a little bit more consistency on the transparency reports saying basically like, oh, this is what we've done and this is how it's worked. And it leads to this outcome that is actually better. Also, like this past year, Treyarch tried to be transparent about the matchmaking and how that works and the priorities. And most people still felt like, well, not most, at least the vocal people, I don't know if it's the minority or the majority, basically talk about it as like, oh, well, they didn't change anything. When there are clearly some changes. If you just go into a match, on average, there's going to be some sweaty and some less sweaty, but it still felt like it leaned towards more sweaty in general. I think that's kind of the general vibe versus the way it used to be where it's like, oh, well, you have to do bad for 6 or 7 matches and then it'll throw you a freebie, which is a little bit different. But either way, neither of those systems felt like COD from 10 years ago or from Black Ops 4 and before, with the exception of Advanced Warfare, which a lot of people feel like had more strict matchmaking. But I think it comes down to cross-play and some of these other factors, and cheaters being in the player pool and some other things. So there's different things they got to address there, and this has been like a broken record on this end, and it feels like they put themselves in a losing situation because they took too long to react, and they've been more reactive instead of proactive. And it doesn't help when somebody like Valorant, even though their modes are like what, 6v6 or something like that, 5v5, I don't even know, I don't play Valorant, but they come out with a thing that stops DMA cheaters, and DMA cheaters are upset because they spend thousands of dollars on their rig to cheat, and they're getting locked down, and they're upset. So I like when companies, do that stuff. There was a lot of misinformation around that as well. Even if they dial in multiplayer pretty good.
Yeah, I heard Valorant had
nice. They got to make a good game, clear
some
up and admit
DMA
the faults
anti-cheat
of the previous iteration. And that includes DMZ.
Glad to see they can start detecting
I think is their real focus right now. And I think what's nice is when the first DMZ came out, there was really no, even though it kind of fizzled out and they didn't really support it, and the fact that it didn't really explode is proof that like the game mode itself was severely lacking in a lot of areas. The reason why I say that is because a game like Arc Raiders has come out and showed that it could be wildly successful, popular, and excel if done right. So I think Arc Raiders did the proof of concept that there's just a lot of extraction shooters that just went far too niche and weren't all that good. We can talk about like Tarkov being like the golden standard, but even Arc Raiders outperformed Tarkov in terms of number of players playing that game. It's just more that like the hardcore people are just always going to stick to that. People are like locked into this thing, and somebody has to really do it right to appeal to a lot of people. And I think COD, even though they were on this train 3 years ago, they really didn't develop DMZ to really even compete in the genre. It was more like a proof of concept, and that's why it was always in beta. I think this time around, hopefully they solve some of those issues. 6-man teams, the way the loot pool works, the out-of-game economy, the way the mission system works, the PvE versus PvP elements of the game, not being really well designed, and really leaning into what worked for a game like Arc Raiders and incorporating some of those wins into what works for Call of Duty and making a really good extraction shooter. Still have to play it to find out for myself if that's going to even be something that works. Arc Raiders
is there more leaked footage?
The proof of concept is the time to actually cook this in the oven. So there's a lot of things that they got to work towards in of a game that feels like Call of Duty and delivers, but in studio. Then Treyarch took it on 2 years in a row. So now we have a full life cycle for them to develop this game. So it should really come out as polished as MW 2019 came, but with the learnings of the other titles that we've had.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new other thing to know is that we did actually get some Modern Warfare 4 gameplay footage early. Now, obviously, it wasn't intentional. They footage, so that's what I want to go over and talk about today. And if you do find the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe
I hope
button.
you're
Anyways,
right,
let's
mate.
go ahead, jump
I
into
hope
it.
you're
So
right.
I'm a little excited because Modern Warfare 4 marketing is basically already started. Infinity Ward has broken their silence. Yesterday, they posted a little tweet here saying that, you know, they're going to make a bold Call of Duty title. They're coming back and they're going to go hard. And then they also went ahead and dropped a new COD pod, and that was around 14 minutes long. And they pretty much did a Q&A with the brand new studio heads. I believe they became the
Yeah, I always
studio
preferred
heads
the
in
MW series as well,
2023,
but
if I'm not
I'm loving the
mistaken.
grapple hooks now.
And the reason why I mentioned that is because in 2023 was during the year of Modern Warfare 3. We had already gotten our last Infinity Ward title for that time, which was MW2, and that released in 2022. And one thing we know about Infinity Ward is they usually don't really listen to players. They don't really listen to feedback, and that's what makes it.
They always say they're going to go hard, then they drop some shit like MBO7.
Titles, because sometimes
yeah.
they'll do some things that no one really asked for, and they'll keep them there even
we'll see
though
how it goes, eh?
clearly say they don't really like them. For example, like the movement Modern Warfare 2, people were making it very clear from like the beta. The game had a lot of visual recall, very low sprint to fire time, slow ADS, long reload animations. It was just overall sluggish movement. And then to top
I hated that
had
MW2.
extremely fast TTK, which made it feel like, you know, you push up a corner and you're instantly eliminated, and you're too slow.
You've also got faith in MW450. Oh, I hope you guys are right.
There's also footstep and audio
God, I hope you guys are right.
Mini-map changes, so no traditional mini-maps. It was just like red dots when shooting. And yeah, I could go on. The list is pretty long, but the point is they didn't really listen to any of that feedback and adjust it, at least with other Call of Duty titles, say like Black Ops. If people weren't happy with something, Treyarch actually went ahead and changed it. They updated leaderboard events. We weren't happy with those. They ended up updating them, removing them from the game, and so forth. And then a lot of changes throughout the beta that they implemented and updated. So now I'm thinking with these new studio heads, we might see something new. I mean, they had it in their homepage saying the players come first. They're, you know, there for the players, and they're gonna listen to us. So hopefully that's gonna be there for Modern Warfare 4. Now let's talk about what ended up happening yesterday and these past few days that are very important. So Modern Warfare 2 ended up receiving a brand new surprise update. This is the download size that I ended up getting. It was around 608 megabytes, so not quite 1 gigabyte. And this is what they ended up posting. They said, Modern Warfare 2 and DMZ, a minor update is available on all platforms. In DMZ, players now properly prevented from accessing the disguise, an item that has been removed from the game.
The fact that it says here various stability and crash updates, I feel like they're talking all this bullshit about, indeed, hopefully, Agent. I think they're talking about all this bullshit about the new engine, when these motherfuckers have just been using the same old engine and just upgrading that exact same engine and calling it a new engine. If you look at the historical development, they just got like IW Engine 8, IW Engine 7 type thing. And now the fact that they're saying various stability and crash updates, I reckon that is going to be applicable. The only reason we're getting that for a 2-year-old, 3-year-old dead game mode is because it coincides with them using that DMZ code for the new DMZ, which gives credence to the, even though it's a new engine, they're having a lot of, hopefully, upgrades and fixes from the previous engine, so that's a good thing. The bad thing is they might be using that as an excuse to not have like your paid skins and everything else available.
Various stability and crash updates. So that's basically what it did. Super small things, and it's very interesting that they're actually updating DMZ. They did tell us prior, Call of Duty CM said that they have another update coming in for DMZ. It looks like this is what it was, but it ended up coming out the same day that Infinity Ward broke their silence. So who knows? Maybe they're gearing up for something. But the main thing that I want to talk about today is the early gameplay footage that we have for Modern Warfare 4. Now, this comes from Infinity Ward themselves, so it's not like something that was leaked or anything like that. So here's what happened. So Infinity Ward did a COD pod. It was like the off-duty COD pod. It was around 14 minutes long with the studio heads. We talked about that yesterday's video. Now, in the background, there was a monitor on the wall. Now, I believe they purposefully blurred it out because they knew exactly what was being shown there and they didn't want to show it in the COD pod. So they blurred it out, but they didn't quite blur it out too much, and you can make out exactly what's what's going on. And it looks like they were play testing Modern Warfare 4. They're obviously at the Infinity Ward
Hello
Studios.
there.
They're working
Hi,
on the
Robert
game
Lee
full
too.
time, and so it makes sense
G'day,
that
Robert.
is the game that you're seeing back there. So it first starts off.
What? This is
with
the gameplay
logo. Now,
footage
the image Charlie and Todd
that
had
they're
posted
talking
that we
about.
talked about yesterday. It was
Bro,
a little
what a
too blurry. You can't
letdown.
really see what's going on there. All
What
you
the
see is
fudge?
some white text and then a little bit of yellow. Off
feel like
to
I've
the
been
side, and then you see
clickbaited.
something in the background.
More so than
Well,
usual.
In this video clip here, I'll pause it for you. You get a better idea, and this looks to me like it's actually Ghost in the background. Just the shape of the face, the mask. It looks like it's Ghost, you know, standing like he's facing off to the side.
It
but
looks
then
like
he
those terrible ghost hunter movies or TV shows where they see the ghost and this is the quality of the image.
also looking into the direction
What?
of the camera, and then
Can't
it
wait for
also had
MW4,
a logo,
indeed.
seemingly Modern Warfare 4, and potentially the Korean symbol. But whatever the symbol is, it is yellow, and that is the theme that was also previously leaked. And now it just doesn't stop there, because that's just the logo. We then get to see like an idle screen page. So Hustler Relic, credit to him, he posted saying full MW4 leak compilation. The idle lobby screen has insane aura, and he ended up actually removing this because he feared for like a DMCA, but I don't believe they'll do anything like that because this was something posted by Call of Duty on their official YouTube channel. But the point is, if you look at the background, you see like an operator, can't make out exactly who they are, but it looks like it's like an animation sort of thing, like an idle screen. When you're waiting in the main menu, you're probably just, you know, chilling there, loading up and all of that. So that's one thing.
I feel like they didn't
Then
even have to
go
blur
on
the
to
footage. It's so
showcase actual gameplay
so
footage,
crap.
and you can see a weapon. We don't know what it is, but you can see the actions of the weapon. One first thing that I noticed is that there is
Tax
no
sprint.
omni movement. You can see that the people are running straight, they're turning corners, but they're not like moving off to the right side and like sliding off
think
to
it's
the
tax
right
sprint
like
when
you
he
would
puts
with
up- oh,
omni
maybe not
movement.
tax sprint.
There's no like wall jumping or anything.
See how he's
like
moving
that.
up his
You
gun?
just see straight standard
used to do the old
boots to
tax
the
sprint.
ground gameplay. You then also notice something else. The weapons are being lifted up in the form of tactical sprint. This is what happens when you tactical sprint on a Call of Duty. It lifts up the gun and then they start running full speed, and that pretty much just confirmed to us that tactical sprint is back here in Modern Warfare 4, just based off of this footage.
Not
here.
necessarily.
And as a result of all this, people started talking on Twitter, especially about the tactical
It
sprint.
looks like it
And
could be
someone said
tactical sprint, but it's not
Tac Sprint is back, and
necessarily.
they showcased that same clip. And Crash the A Leaker, he actually replied, and he said it's actually a default option.
Ooh.
You can remove it. I don't know how, but it can be done. Don't ask me how. Basically, it's going to be the default standard version to where you can have tactical sprint, and then there's going to be a way in which you can just turn it off. Whether maybe you have to have a perk to turn it off, or it's just a setting as we've seen in the past where you can have it by on by default, or just have it turned off and then you can sprint regularly. I don't know what they plan on doing so, but from the footage, it looks like tac sprint is back.
I wish we had
And
like
this
a less
obviously set off
floaty
a whole lot
version of
talks over on
Omni
Twitter.
movie.
Crashty, he said, by the way, the movement in Modern Warfare 4 isn't actually as bad as I made it sound, since it's a mix of Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 3. And once again, we've talked about this in the past where they're sort of mixing the
I like
movements
that.
according to leaks. It's not going to be as slow as it was with MW2, but then it's not going to be as fast as it was with Modern Warfare 3. It's going to be sort of grounded more in the middle, and it's going to have a mix and a feel of both. And I played MW2 the other day, and then I also played Modern Warfare 3, and you see like a really, really big difference. If you own both of these games, I would recommend that you try them. You get to see how slow the movement was in Modern Warfare 2 and how fast the TTK was. And then with Modern Warfare 3, it was like sort of the opposite, much faster movement, but then slower TTK times. And yeah, so it was like, I hope they mix the best of both worlds to get a really, really good, nice result. But the point is, this is our first footage. This is the first look that we have at Modern Warfare 4. And I know it's blurry, but you could still make stuff out. You could still see what it looks like. And it does look like a typical Modern Warfare title. I'm actually surprised that they gave out this information just from the COD pod before even revealing the official logo. But what are your thoughts on this? I personally am super excited. I want to see more about Modern
My
Warfare
thoughts are
4.
that I'm kind of pissed off that I got clickbaited to watch the fucking blurriest gameplay footage I've ever seen in my entire life. What's the estimated expected time for release for the new Modern Warfare 4, guys? Cannot believe all those videos talking about the gameplay leak. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's time to have. Hold on, let me quickly fill up my water bottle.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Enemy dropping into the AO. Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. First point to speed up the countdown.
Reloading.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I
Mark
Yeah, I gotta-
operators from that squad.
gotta enjoy the wall bouncing while we've got it, eh?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Visual on enemy.
All this fun movement. Play more COD.
Located the rest of them. Target down. Mark remaining operators.
Just gotta
from that
enjoy it.
squad. Hunt them down.
Visual on enemy. Found a weapon.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt them.
Lost
Good
mag.
kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Switching mags.
Get hunting. Enemy soldier. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Visual on enemy.
Good kill.
Reloading.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. You're losing ground. Moving.
Visual on enemy. Visual on enemy.
Marks remaining.
Switching mags.
Squad. Hunt them down. Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them.
Coordinates marked.
I got tickle in my throat. Oh my god, the COD timing, eh? Cough up a lung here.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Loadout drop headed your way. Good kill. Marking the rest of that. Get hunting.
Waypoint marked.
Classified weapons are entering
Who's
the
up
area
meant to
soon.
fly?
Watch the skies.
Visual on enemy. Reloading.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Visual on enemy. Died before they heard the shot. Marking target location. Visual on enemy. Coordinates marked.
Classified weapon is now in the field. Acquire it to gain the status.
Classified weapon is where? Let's see, I don't see it.
Powers acquired a classified weapon. Take it from their cold dead hands.
Back on mission.
Stand by for redeployment. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Positive ID on the bouncing target. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Changing bags.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Gas is inbound. Good kill. Marking the tac map. Get hunting.
On
Kill
my final
confirmed.
mag. Forget it.
Located the rest of them.
Switching mags.
Target down. Marking the rest
Last
of them.
mag. Visual on enemy.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Visual on enemy.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them
Need more
down.
ammo.
Visual on enemy. On my final mag.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of
Marking
them.
target location. Waypoint reloading. Visual on enemy.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Back in the air.
Back on station. Go get off. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Visual on enemy. Changing mags. Visual on enemy.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Last mag.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down.
Switching mags.
What did I
Top
die
10
again?
squads active in the field. Soldiers incoming. You're losing ground. Moving. down.
Changing mags.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Visual on enemy. Marking target location.
Good kill.
Visual on enemy.
That squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
That's that one.
Resurgence is close. No more second shots.
Coordinates. Switching mags. Here comes a quick lesson on gravity.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Gas is inbound.
Visual on enemy. Visual on enemy.
Oh, damn.
Five squads still operational in the AO.
Shouldn't have shot at him. Yeah, I was fucked.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. We're heading to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. More points you earn, the faster that clock. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Visual on enemy. Waypoint marked. Visual on enemy.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Visual on enemy.
remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Switching mags. Visual on enemy.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Marking target
Enemies
location.
are located.
Last mag.
Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas stream.
On my final mag.
Target down. Marking the rest.
Visual on enemy.
What the hell?
Enemy destroyed.
Reloading.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Last mag.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Visual on enemy. Changing mags. Daddy, give me a hand here. Don't let them get away with this. Back on mission.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You've got a loadout.
Hi.
Yeah.
Enemy soldier incoming.
He's actually so different.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Nice.
Switching mags.
Mark remaining operators from that
Visual on
squad.
enemy.
Hunt them down.
Down enemy spotted. Someone else
Target
spotted.
down. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Visual on enemy. Incoming grenade.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the
Visual on
rest.
enemy.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Oh, I should have gotten their perks. I've only got my guns. I suppose I can go back to the loadout.
Visual on enemy.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Changing mags. Visual on enemy.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Visual on enemy.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Visual on enemy.
Gas is moving.
Coordinates marked. Switching mags.
Time's up. Contract failed. Target down.
I'll drive. Visual on enemy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Reloading.
Good kill. Nice to press that squad on your tag map. Get hunted. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the tower. Enemy destroyed. Hunt down the rest of them. Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them. Mark remain in operation. Hunt them down.
Smoke deployed.
Attack map. Get hunted. Marks remain in operation in that squad. Hunt them down.
I'm hit.
Kill confirmed. Located the rest. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count. Enemy soldiers incoming. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Takes more than that to finish.
Got gas moving in.
Sending smoke grenade.
UAV available
Get
for
me eyes in the sky.
UAV standing by.
Tactical locate. Reloading.
Enemy.
Visual on enemy.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted.
Jet 2 located. UAV out.
Visual on enemy. Ready for driving UAV mission.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Changing mags. Visual on enemy.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Visual on enemy. Someone else.
10 remain. You're almost done here. We've got 10 squads
Visual
active.
on enemy. Switching mags. Under fire.
Gas is closing in.
Visual on enemy. Coordinates marked. Down enemy spotted. Reloading.
Okay. There's literally people everywhere, and I couldn't land.
Visual on enemy.
Let's get a circle position.
You've made it to the top 5. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Gas is moving. the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Switching mags. Visual on enemy. I'm hit. Visual on enemy.
I'm down.
Gas moving in.
I'm doing my
Yeah, self.
I got myself. Yeah. He didn't even shoot me. It was just I didn't have any fucking.
Oh, he's
like-
one tap.
Is he still on the roof?
No.
Ah, which we jumped up anyway.
Switching mags.
Oh, I gotta change my fucking setting for the parachute, bro. I thought that was. Wait.
Enemy airstrike in the
Did he go upstairs? Yeah, he went upstairs. Up here. Yeah. Where the fuck is he going? Oh, righty. Go there. Get him. Get him.
Did you?
They picked the wrong
No,
side.
for.
Way to get it done.
Sweaty at the end there. Alright. Oh, he went for that.
Using tactics.
He went for that axe. I think that cost him the game. Alrighty, friends, I'm gonna jump off. Hope you all have a good one. Take it easy, guys. I'm gonna quickly go do something.